This season, we wind the dial back to 1979, when artistic independence wasn't just a label, it was cultural revolution. This is cassette culture. We're talking to the visionary musicians and label founders who took the DIY message of punk and created a template for artists, labels and fanzines that would form a foundation for the underground network that was to come.
It was more like, we didn't think much of the kind of the establishment and capitalism and all of that lot. But instead of demonstrating against it, we thought we'd create another world which existed outside of it, right? Yeah. So we had a means of production.
Judge and jury again, a lynch mob trial. We'll make it look like suicide, no one will ever know.
But then when the punk thing started, and it became possible to do things yourself, cassettes became a very easy and cheap medium. But for me, one of the biggest, I would say, perhaps inspirations was the guys who were the instant automatons.
I think all the time that we were in the band, really, we were very much interested in having control of the means of production as far as we could. And the obvious answer was to put it out as cassette. There was this huge thing of cooperation and mutual support that went through the whole of the cassette scene. It wasn't like a sort of genre. You got all this stuff coming from loads of different directions, loads of different genres, but the unifying factor was that it was all coming out on cassette.
As the 1970s gave way to the decade of the 80s, artists embraced the technology revolution to explore working in new ways, using electronics, collage, found sound, and synthesizers.
So I had a radio which I'd sort of dismantled and sort of attached to a board, and then had put together various wires to key points on the circuit and produce a kind of range of slightly random electronic noises.
I made crude experiments with basic equipment and just stuck them on cassettes. And a little network came about through music papers, fanzines, so that people got to know each other. They exchanged tapes, they bought each other's tapes. In my case, I started selling my own tapes, and that kind of expanded. Everything just kept growing. And that, in a way, then connected. People started connecting with each other. And it was actually good.
The punks, picked up on it quite quickly because the ethos was exactly the same. It was two fingers up to the establishment. We're going to get on and do things. We don't think much of this world that you've created, and we're going to do our own. And it was brilliant. It was fantastic. It's great.
Join me, Martin Franklin, for a deep dive into the foundations of post-punk music and culture. Cassette Culture Podcast Season 2, coming soon.